2. Gets 3. What a hit that hits him 65%. Wow! And does it go in? It goes in! It goes in!
The wide swing fight. 4v2, 4v1. Why 4v none?
Good evening, Pile Nation. It is Magic Ninja 107 back again doing commentary. You were watching Marietta Esports, Rocket League NECC versus Mount Union, and a double header as well, as they will face Hagerstown at 9:30 after this game. So, while we get waited for this, while we get this lobby set up, why don't we go ahead and go over the roster, because we actually have a Rocket League team this year. We are going to see Evan Powell, Justin, and Corey Clodon. And Clodon, Shank, and Evangelos. So, actually, we are getting into this game right now. So, I am going to check. Yep, we are going to get right into this game here. As we start this game off, automatically going very quickly. Oh, I did not set the lobby order. As here we go, Shank. Already getting some. Oh, I think we have a. I think we're gonna have to reset the match here. Actually, yeah, we're gonna have to reset the match here, as that was really weird. But no matter, gives us a second to go over a quick event here. The application night on March 4th, Tuesday, March 4th, and Tuesday, March 11th at 7 p.m. on the Marietta Esports Discord. We will be playing Jackbox games with the prospective students, and admission representatives will be available to help apply. After the admission session, the Jackbox party games will begin here. And really, all you gotta bring is your application materials and transcripts. So, while we are waiting to get this sorted out, we're going to go on a quick little break here. And that was the quickest of breaks, as we were just about to get back in. So right now, just gonna go over a few more events while we are waiting. Obviously, the weekly schedule. The Overwatch match that was scheduled for tomorrow did get rescheduled, so there will be no Overwatch match tomorrow, unfortunately. So, yep. And now we're gonna get right back into the map. The match, hopefully now. We're gonna spectate here. We're gonna go onto the blue side. Then updating the lobby order quickly. And we're just gonna get underway here. I'm gonna swap to the cameras, a quick transition here. The cameras are on and CQOB is already gonna score very quickly. I don't know if that was a mismatch. No, Shank just unfortunately mistimed that. Shank just unfortunately mistimed that starting boost there. And the match does get back underway, and TK Ducky and Evangelist both going up for the 50 ball, gonna miss it. And now TK Rub and Quodon, Shank in the corner. Quodon gonna bump TK Curb out the way, and now it's TK Ducky. And Evangelos trying to start something here, not gonna get much. As well. So obviously a bit of a slow start here for the Pioneers, but that's usually how it goes with the game like Riley. Clodon with all the boosts in the world gonna contest the aerial 50. The aerial ball there. Nothing much going there. Clodon with a shot that was from way down range. Will not be able to get anything out of that. Now Evangelos again contesting Shank and Clodon going up for it. Shank's gonna get demoed here. Evangelos just, trying to get as much pressure as they can. And Marietta is in a little bit of debt when it comes to the boost. That was a great clear by, I believe that was Clodon, but it's nowhere near the goal, unfortunately. And Clodon's going to push that immediately right back to the goal, hoping that somebody's going to be there to follow up. Shank was waiting there to follow up. We'll find nothing. Shank does try to hit that off the bottom of his car there. And now, but Shank making up for his previous mistake in the first goal, playing some really lockdown defense and allowing Clodon to get there and follow up. And now Clodon is going to try and follow up, but it's going to miss again and again. And Marietta now in the boost advantage here. And anytime there's a demo, it's kind of a power play for them because they are down 1. And not unlike the last match that they played, there's not a lot of demos going on, but a lot of contact being made on these cars. Just gonna check, just gonna make sure that that works really quickly. There we go. So now it's Clodon again. Again, Marietta has a lot of shots on goal. They're just not finishing. They have to be able to finish these out, and that might be a costly mistake for Mount Union. Nobody is going to be there to capitalize this. Clodon and Evangelos, Marietta does have the boost advantage. They are playing this a little more conservatively after that quick first goal. We are passing the 2-minute mark as Shank pushed that ball up in the 50s. Shank with a shot on the goal, but Koob's going to get that out. Now it's TK Ducky with a little bit of pressure, but Evangelos is right there to get that out. And now Clodon's gonna get that into the corner to clear it. And Marietta trying to play off the back foot, and that might be it. Clodon was able to push it up over as Koob missed that, and now they're trying to set up a play. Shank unable to finish that. Shank was there. There was a read, and we understood that call, but oof. Just missing it by the smallest of margins here. The boost economy, and Koob's gonna score again. Marietta quickly going down 2-0 right now. It starts here. Evangelo's gonna get the ball quickly on kickoff, but won't be able to do much of that. And now it's Clodon with a save. It's going to be Clodon with a save there. And now Koob with a third possible shot, but Clodon is going to deny it. Great job there from Clodon. And now Evangelos pops the ball up over, and Shank's gonna be there to finish it off. Great job there. He is very happy to have that one. And we're going to get back going again. Evangelos does win kickoff. The ball is in the side of University of Mount Union, and Shank does try to capitalize on that, but will not be able to do much. And now it's Clodon going up for the 50, and TK Ducky is the only one with boost trying to go for the top corner shot off the front of his car and out. Clodon breathing a sigh of relief as he is able to get that out for just a moment, and Coob almost with the third, a hat trick there. That's gonna go off but it's gonna be Shank and Evangelos combining to make that defensive stop, and that was an almost third goal from Mount Union. Now TK Ducky forced to back off, get more boost, and now Marietta is down, unfortunately, in the boost economy. But Shank, again, there's a brick wall in front of that net, and his name is Shank. Good stuff there. And now I do need to remind you that this is a best of 5. So, now Clodon is going to try to keep this ball alive, but it will not be enough. Updating the scores here. Hello, and I do have a co-caster joining me right as we speak, and we get into the second game here. So we are going to, we are going to start this up. Introduce yourself, my co-caster.
I'm Sixer from the Smash team.
Yeah, so Sixer here, obviously, this is Rocket League, so I'd say pull up a chair, but we don't have a chair, and this game has already gotten off to a fast start with Mount Union taking the first one. So, obviously you can see the boost amounts, and Coob off to a quick start with a shot on the goal, but
great use of defense, hoping that you can just get in that. Looks like Marietta's really good with big launches. I'm hoping to see a cross-field.
Yeah, that has happened already this semester. And Clodon, with a little bit of pressure, they're showing off some of the mechanical skill, but it's not going to get anywhere. And it's University of Mount Union with the boost advantage right now. And TK Rub just popping it up over the head of, I believe that was Clodon. Normally really good at defense. Yeah, just
missed it.
Too much momentum on that one. While Sixer grabs a chair, the match will start again. And yeah, Mount Union does win kickoff here. So now it is up to Clodon to get this ball out, and get that ball out he will. Oh, he's going to start an aerial shot. Will we see something cool? He's going to set it up for Evangelos, excuse me. Will not get much, but Marietta is exposed in the back right now. Clodon knowing that really quickly, getting there, and Coob already with 3 goals in this series. University of Mount Union off to a fast 2-0 start here. As Sixer pulling up a chair as this next part gets going. And again, Mount Union winning kickoff. So Sixer winning kickoff means that the ball after kickoff goes into their opponent, to whatever side there is. So Marietta wants to get it into the orange half.
Right.
Off the kickoff. And again, it's TK Ducky. Oof. A lot of contesting. Marietta is really good at defense, but sometimes they just get a little too ball aggressive.
Good job with Clodon just coming from a dive.
Exactly.
Looks like Shank 19 is going to capitalize on that ball.
How much? Clodon going to contest in the air. Yeah, that's great defense. Again, really good at defense, and Coob, who's already been very active in this match, 3 goals collectively in this series, and TK Rub with the second on this match. This is insanity. 3-0 from the side of Marietta. Evangelos, though, and they're getting shots. They just aren't capitalizing on them. Here we go. Again, it's gonna
Another
go.
contest.
Yeah, a little bit of a contest there at the kickoff, and it's gonna go in favor of Mount Union, and that's gonna be a quick demo from Clodon, who comes all the way back from the other side of the map to try and clear that ball. And Evangelos is gonna also get hit there. He's gonna get demoed, and that ball was a good shot there as well.
Clodon trying to get it just in there, but it just keeps bouncing right near the rim.
Yeah, and even though there aren't a lot of demos, there's a lot of bumps as well, throwing them off track just enough. And Clodon and Ku both going up for it. Shank getting that out. And it's gonna be a shot, and Shank's gonna get it. The second goal scored by Shank. That was a good shot there, a good angle.
And you can see Ku trying to knock it back, but in doing so, just made it rattle off.
Yeah, these games go very, very quickly. Obviously. So these games go very, very quickly. Evangelos and Shank are the only ones with a really high boost right now. And like you said, that launch cross shot, Shank gonna score another! 2 quick goals back to back, 4 total on the night for him. Well, 3 total. My math is not mathing right now.
It's okay, it's late.
A little bit, some signs of life from Marietta here as we pass under 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And yeah,
Koob and Shank crashing into one another. Shank seems to be trying to get it back, but Koob is just going right for the fire.
yeah. Hold on. With no boost though, this is a precarious position.
Shank 19 got a
Evangelos! Oh, you can hear it. You could hear it from outside the door. They thought that they had something going there, and they were following up. Marietta starting to fire on all cylinders. The machine waking up a little bit. It's a scuffle in front of the net, and it's just going to be unfortunate as Clodon did all he could there to defend that. But good on TK Ducky to finish that. It's in such a scuffle in front of the net. Now, minute and about 30 seconds remains. It is not over yet. And
Shank 19 with a quick, trying to fire off. TK Ducky trying to come in there.
Speaking of quickness, I don't think that's what Shank went to do. It's just the little mistakes there. It goes off the top of his car.
TK Rob.
Yep, the grill of his car. He must have misjudged that. 2-5 now in favor of University of Mount Union. And now that ball is going to be in favor of University of Mount
Shank now
Union.
using his side of his car to bump it around and fighting the team single-handedly as his teammates try to come back in. But that leaves the defense area wide open for...
Oof. Yeah, University of Mount Union. They have done this triple full commit, and they have been burnt on it twice. Unfortunately, 2-6 here. I mean, I've seen crazier comebacks. 4 goals is not unheard of in 1 minute and 6 seconds. That ball gonna go the way of University of Mount Union, and Clodon in the air gonna demo Koob. Now Marietta does have the man advantage, but Koob quickly getting a respawn. It's gonna bounce off of Koob, and now Clodon just maybe trying to start something here. Out of boost though. If he had a little bit more boost, something could have happened, and Shank just trying to do all he can to keep that ball in play. And Evangelos with 100 boost, we're gonna see him start to do something here. And it's just gonna hit the top of the crossbar.
But Shank's trying to go in for the kill. Mount Union's coming
ran
into
into
defense.
Clodon. Yeah, and now Shank and Clodon, the 2 back there. Shank with a save to get that ball out. TK Ducky there though to contest. And oh gosh, TKC Rub there. Great on the follow-up. Make it 2-7. 24 seconds remain. R's ready to go. Rocket start, pinch start there. A pinch start there. Boom, TKC Rub.
Clodon with the save.
And Clodon with the save. Shank up in the air. An explosive player in his own right. Maybe trying to get one more goal before this match is over. But I do think that it may as well just be over. Yeah, Mountain Union going to try and kill it here. And that match was, what was it? 7-2? 7-2?
Yep.
And quickly going to just swap back over to the camera. So just so I don't seem like I'm schizophrenic, here's Sixer.
Hi.
I am truly talking to Sixer. I'm not schizophrenic, I swear. But again, you saw the aggressive play from Marietta starting to come out there a little bit. They started to fire, and then they got burnt on that one triple commit. Again, a triple commit is not something that you see often, but if it's executed correctly, it can be very, very effective, obviously. So what are your thoughts on what you've seen so far?
So, I'm not too familiar with Rocket League. I think that with the amount of players, with just having 3, makes it really hard to do like a split between the offense and the defense.
Yeah. Obviously, what you're saying, the split between offense and defense, is we get back in here. Now, it is match point for
Mount Union.
For Mount Union, yeah. And already Evangelos, speaking of quick starts, how about Evangelos with that quick start? Already a shot on the goal.
Clodon coming in from the air, but TK Ducky is going to try to pass and get that in.
And that is very close. Clodon, brick wall, man. I tell you.
Clodon and Shank mating in the middle of the air to block the ball.
And Clodon does get demoed, so now Evangelos and Shank are at a one-man disadvantage, and now Clodon is back into the fray. Reinforcements have arrived, and Shank, you were talking about cross-match. Jackie, how about that? A quick start from Shank. You were talking about cross-maps.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's see if the cameras finally want to stop fussing. Don't think so. So we're just going to keep them off for now until we can take a break, possibly. And this now, like I said, this is a double header. So immediately following this, probably we're going to go straight back into some more Rocket League action with Hagerstown. But that's the next match. Evangelos getting demoed there, and now they are down a man. But quickly coming back here, Evangelos. Marietta starting to wake up, and again, no, that was not a demo, but that was still a bump that kept him out of the air. Evangelos all over the field right now with a block. Shank getting a demo, and Evangelos getting demoed as TK Ducky just flying in there. Now Shank in the air.
So close to the net. Same with Clodon.
I would say smoke in the air, but it's Shank in the air there. Evangelos in the air now. Just gonna have too much momentum into that. And now Koob, who's already had a few goals on the night, a hat trick in total.
But Shank is using the side of their body. Shank and Clodon are playing defense, and now they're chasing the ball.
Yeah, good stuff there from Clodon and Shank to stop that push in its tracks. At least
Evangelos.
Yeah. You're right.
Coming in.
Yeah, you're right. Marietta holding on to a 1-0 lead, and that boost economy is in favor of Marietta. Evangelos and Clodon making a little bit of contact, some giggles going out there. They're having the time of their lives, and that was a blunder. That was a blunder from University of Mount Union. They did miss, and now Evangelos getting down by TK Ducky. Will Shank get another cross-mapper? It will not be another cross-map, but it is still pressure, and Clodon in the box doing some work there.
Evangelos coming in to possibly help with the friend, and Shank playing defense, getting it back over.
Yeah, and he does have boost. He has all the boost in the world, trying to set up Evangelos for a possible shot, but won't be able to. Clodon does run out of boost at the wrong time, but he will demo TK Ducky just flying again. A heat-seeking missile. Going supersonic there The
And
sparks fly.
Clodon coming to bounce in, Shank taking the ball,
Yeah, again, that was a bump, not
and
a
then
demo.
Evangelos coming in to assist once Evangelos loses the ball.
Yeah, the pace of this game has changed. Marietta going from a more balanced approach to a more attacking-sided mindset. And Shank does have a hat trick in total on the night, I believe. That would have been his fourth if it had gone in. Marietta is getting shots; they're just not finishing them.
But they are up 1, and if they're able to finish in 1:30, they do win this round.
Oh, that was so close! And Shank gonna get out there, gonna get the ball out there, making up for his previous defensive blunders. Already, Clodon and Shank, a little bit of contact there, friendly fire. Now, they do not have anything in the booster economy. Evangelos trying to just get this out. Clodon and Evangelos, it's like, again, another scuffle in front of the net. 1 minute remains here.
Clodon is waiting in the net to get the ball out.
Yeah, Clodon is challenging Coob, who just flies over that.
TK Rob trying to nix it. Shank able to get the ball away.
Yep.
TK Rob coming in, but Shank just still putting on that pressure.
It's gonna be another goal from Clodon. This one from Clodon, 2-0 Marietta, and an assist from Shank. Just look at that. Look at the replay. The defense from Shank, but also the spatial awareness of Shank. Because if he would have continued driving, he put the power slide on, the drift on, and moved ever so slightly to the left to get out of Clodon's way. And that was another goal and an assist from Shank. Now Shank already very quickly getting that ball to the opponent's net. But Mountain Union starting their return as Clodon is just good. They're just going to have to play full defense now. And Evangelos and Shank combining for 2 saves. And Evangelos does get demoed. And Clodon in the air, unfortunately unable to get anything going.
But Evangelos is back in and able to get the ball at least onto the other side.
It's a little bit of packet loss. 1. Yes, Marietta takes this 2-0, and we're going to a game 4.
Now it is still match point for Mount Union, but we could see a 2-2 out of a best of 5.
Exactly, the best of 5. Obviously, then issue here. Obviously, getting that one round 2-0. You can started to see them coming up, and yeah, according to Rocket League right now, we are having some ping issue. But anyway, 2-0. That game. Now, what changed? I started to see them play a little bit more together. They played a lot closer, almost. Like they started to read each other a little bit. Obviously, some spatial awareness. Maybe they just needed to warm up a little bit. Better late than never.
Yes. I think that part of it is with Rocket League, anyone can be the shot. But in soccer, you usually have one person as the designated shot, or a few people.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they are looking for with their current Rocket League.
Yes. They're trying to find that one person. As we're going to get back into the match here. Again, it is a game 4 of 5. So Evangelos already getting off to a fast start there.
Coop trying to come in, but Evangelos is trying to also... Shank takes it! Setting up Evangelos!
We have said that. We've said Shank, Evangelos so many times.
Clodon coming in.
Evangelos getting a demo there. And now Shank and Clodon have to go back to full defense mode. And University of Mount Union cranking the pressure up, cranking the tempo up. And Evangelos, what awareness. He was on the wall about 2 seconds ago. This game goes so very, very quickly. Coob in the air. Ooh, Clodon and Evangelos and Shank, excuse me. A little bit of contact in the air. And now, again, Evangelos getting that ball down. And now it's Shank off the wall, trying to start something there. Won't get much of anything there. And now Clodon contesting. Now Shank has to get all the way back.
But
and
Shank
he will.
does it!
And you keep, again, another
Clodon and
cross
Shank chasing it down to hopefully set up for that shot.
And it's Shank with the shot, but won't get much there.
Evangelos coming to try to counter it.
Clodon flying through the air, almost. Clodon in the air. That was a good contest from Clodon there. As you can see, he does get to the ball. It just unfortunately bounces off his car at the wrong angle. Not all hope is lost, though. That was a pretty quick goal. So,
Evangelos and Clodon are playing, but they're going straight for defensive as they know Klub.
Jeez.
TKC Rub just coming in with a snipe.
I did not see that. 53 mile per hour on the shot right out the front of his car. Amazing. And I do think that that Clodon would have been able to get back had he got that boost on the side off a kickoff. So Evangelos, that kickoff going in the way of University of Mount Union. Now I think
Evangelos and Shank do have the ball. Are they going to be able to set up for a shot?
I don't really think they will. They're just trying to get that ball out. And again, Clodon, well, it's not a demo. It's a bump. It's a way to get them out of position. Clodon already doing a lot of that here. Evangelos trying to start something. Won't find anything. Now Marietta does have to play full defense.
Clodon did get a good mid-map bounce from the side of the car.
Yeah. And Clodon getting demoed there by TKC Ducky. And Shank immediately responding back by trading it out, so to speak. And now TKC Rub with the clearance there. Clodon with the ball, pushes the ball back, but will not find anything. Evangelos is up there close to the net. Now, Marietta is down in boost. Oy. That is so important for them. As Clodon has to get back, going supersonic, but won't be able to get there. Oof. If he would have had boost, as you see throughout that entire part of the clip, that entire replay, he had no boost. They had no boost. If he would have had boost, he might have been able to contest it a little better. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Match point for University of Mount Union. And Clodon does win the kickoff. Almost a clear angle there, but he's just going to disengage.
Immediately.
He's going to disengage. Possibly seeing that.
Defense.
Yeah, Clodon. How about some offense on defense there with the demo? Evangelos grabbing boost. Trying to stay ahead in the boost economy. Clodon just trying to buffer that. And again, Shank with 3 saves at the same time. And it's finally going to take TK Ducky to make it 4-0. Holy cow. You saw that. That was right off. 1-2 from Shank. Yeah. Shank for brick wall for 2 of the shots, but unable to get much of that off. Now, another kickoff. Shank and Clodon both pinching. It's going to go in the side of Marietta. Mount Union winning that kickoff.
But it is Evangelos going for a bump, but not quite a demo.
Yeah, trying to contest Shank there. Oh, Shank again! He's a brick wall in front of that net.
Two blocks, and now the ball's Marietta, only being contested by...
Now Shank's starting to perhaps trying to take it into his own hands a little bit. So Evangelos does affect the ball's trajectory enough to start something.
Shank is back in the defense.
Yeah, Clodon, immediate response there. Gonna start with a floating dribble there. Whew, Evangelos
Shank is back.
Oof. 5-0. But that was he attempted to start something there. And Shank he just runs into it. Shank just runs into TKC Rub. Evangelos getting the ball very quickly there. Boom. All players whiffing. All kinds of whiffs tonight. TKC Rub. Oh, jeez. Shank again with the save. Not letting much get past him. I don't know about you, but I feel like they're starting to pile on a little bit. I mean, maybe just a little bit of pile on there, but again, Koob just showing off a little bit of the mechanical skill. There's 6-0. 50 seconds remain. Round starts.
With
That's
an immediate demo.
the demo off the kickoff. That is very rare. And Shank,
Another one.
yeah, Shank trading that out, so to speak. And Clodon, another one. A series of demos coming through. 30 seconds remain here.
But it does look like the boosts are on Marietta's side. Can Marietta capitalize on that?
Yeah. Another goal would be amazing for the stat sheet. How about a cross map from Clodon that's gonna go in? They know that they 5 goals in 12 seconds is unheard of, but it is still possible. But like you kept saying, cross map. That was a perfect shot.
We saw earlier when Clodon just charged right in, could possibly get just a hit into that net immediately.
Yeah, Shank attempting to use the front of his car. A triple commit from Marietta as Evangelos is gonna go in and get a second.
Almost as if Shank was a distraction, as Evangelos comes in from the side flanking, jumping up into the air, and
Love to see it. Evangelos with 3 goals collectively on the night. A hat trick for both Evangelos and Shank here. And Shank again! Trying to get maybe perhaps another goal. They will! And they will! Clodon! Hat tricks all around for Marietta. They may not win the match, but wow, what stats there. Showing a little bit of the teamwork coming alive. Just huge. They do, even though they do lose the series, Marietta did not go down without a fight.
and I think they're definitely warmed up for the next match that will happen at 9:30.
9:30. Yes, at 9:30, you are correct in that regard. And University of Mount Union taking the final match there, 3-1, but not one that I don't think that they're really going to hang their heads on. I mean, that final map, they showed off a little bit of the teamwork. They got a single one of them got hat tricks. It just came at unfortunate times. Still a few kinks to work out here and there, but optimism, at least for me, for this squad.
Especially, Marietta did not at once take a 0 throughout that entire match.
You're right. They didn't. I just looked at the scores too. I was the one who was inputting the scores. That's a great observation, Sixer. Just
They've managed to
tough.
get a goal every single game, and I hope that they can keep that momentum going throughout this next game happening later tonight.
Yeah, hanging tough here. And that's gonna wrap it up here from us. So as we're gonna return here at 9:30. So we're gonna end the stream now because this would be a really long VOD if we didn't. So we'll see you guys back at 9:30.